Hello Leo, we are now down to you for the September 22nd through the 28th. I'm going to pull 3 cards for the week, starting on Sunday. So for Sunday and Monday, and second card will be for Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the third will be for Friday and Saturday. If there's anything that jumps out, we will use that to clarify with, but we don't always get jumpers, so there's Sunday, Monday. There may be someone coming towards you with a proposition, but it's something they're just trying to pass off to you because they don't want to deal with the problems that this already has. They may have entered into this contract under false pretenses, and now they just realize that they have a responsibility, and they're not happy about it. Learn from the last time you dealt with this person. They do not appear to be very stable. As much as they may want to act like they're committing to something, in reality, they don't want to. And this could be you. This could be you jumping into something because, oh, hey, that sounds like a good idea. I'm going to go out and do that right now. And it ends up not being a great idea. You regret it as soon as you start on this, so you just try to procrastinate your way out of it, and that will not work. You will not be able to take back the resources that you put into this, so realize that whenever you pay your bill, you do not get that money back at the end of the day. You're paying for a service, and there's no reason for them to give you your money back. This could be you trying to get your money back on something, and because you've taken so long to try to make it the return or to cash in on that warranty or a lawsuit, the statute of limitations or the return window has ended. Learn from your mistakes. Yep, and this just feeds into that too. This could be a hefty sum of money that you've lost. Or this could have been a bunch of time and energy that you spent on something, and now you realize that you have done nothing but lose everything because of it. Not all of your property, not all of your finances, but you may have missed out on something important, and now you're feeling the effects of that. Or Friday, Saturday. Maybe trying to rectify this problem and gain back some of what you lost, but no matter what you do, you're not going to be happy with this situation. You're not going to get your money back. You're not going to get what you wanted in the first place. You're not going to be able to use what you get as much as you thought you were. All because you were procrastinating on doing what you needed to do, what you knew you needed to do a long time ago. And trying to take shortcuts, and that's a stack, so we're just going to take that. And trying to take shortcuts and do things the easy way or do the bare minimum, you end up screwing yourself out of a lot of time, a lot of good connections, a lot of money. And now for your clarifiers. Someone was hiding a secret out of what you could have gotten out of this. They didn't want to give you knowledge of all the goods that you could have gotten, because they were testing your character. They wanted to know if you were going to take the bare minimum and just take all the responsibility that's necessary, or if you were going to half-ass it. This is going to leave a sour taste in your mouth, because even though you thought you were going to be on your high horse Friday or Sunday and Monday, you refused this burden. You refused to take it as seriously as you could have. And you didn't want to take on the extra responsibility. You just wanted to look like you were. And while you thought you were making progress, you were not. Someone else had another game that they were playing, and it was one you could have easily won if you would have seen it for what it was, but you saw it for what you wanted it to be and what you wanted to get out of it. And because of that, you're getting a lot less than you thought you would have. You may feel like you are the victim in this situation, because you find out how much you could have gotten and what you could have benefited from with this relationship. It's not necessarily monetary. It could be social connection. It could be have been fostering ideas, being around a group of people that you could have gotten along with, but because you wanted to focus on quickly getting something material, because quickly getting something material, because fire, material objects, that's what was going to make you feel good. In your mind, that's what you wanted out of it, and that's what you wanted to get. But you screwed yourself long term. You might be able to, well, if you try and backtrack and say that, well, you intended to do this, but, well, if I would have known, I would have put more into this. It's like saying that, well, if I knew that Bitcoin was going to take off, I would have taken all the free Bitcoin I could have gotten back in the day. But you didn't. And no one's going to make up for that for you. This is a failure of insight on your part, and it doesn't matter how much you attempt to backtrack, or you attempt to invest in a relationship, or you attempt to invest in finances or property. You're never going to be in as good of a place as you could have been. So it's really better if you just move on and you continue on with what you were already putting your energy into. Because you're never going to be able to go back and redo the past. You just have to deal with the consequences of your actions. And I don't know how long that's been out of focus, but... And that's kind of appropriate for your read, Leo. So... you lacked vision, and now you're paying the consequences for it as far as you see it. But you made the wrong investments. and you can't do anything about it, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, it looks like that's whenever you're going to realize how much you really lost. And you might have an idea on Friday or Saturday that, oh, well, I can get that back. Oh, I can make up for that. No, you can't. This could easily be with a child that you have failed to connect with, or any other family member for that matter. You can't just come into a relationship and expect all of that connection to be there and then run away happy with yourself that you made a connection, because you'll never have that deep of a connection as you could have had. Every moment that you miss, every moment that you take is going to end up affecting the relationship. And it's never going to be what it could have been. That could always be a good thing or a bad thing. From the position that you're sitting at right now, Leo, do not make it a bad thing. If someone looks like they may be better off without you in their life, you may have to admit that to yourself and move on. And that is the end of my happy, cheery message for you for this week, Leo. If for some reason you like that insight, please like and subscribe to the channel. And at Rogue Mystic Divination, I do daily, weekly, and monthly reads for all the signs and collective, and I do pick of cards, and it's always changing, it's always chaos. I'm sure you understand. So tune in next time, and maybe I'll have a better message for you.